Yeah, I've seen the.
Thank
All right.
you.
So you can see my screen.
Okay.
For
Yeah.
for Mrs. Toby, you can press
Okay.
command and control and comma.
Okay.
While you
Wait
are
1 second.
while you are on
When I how do I go back?
just click on your anywhere on your VS Code and press control and comma. You should bring this out settings.
Okay, control comma. Control comma. Oh yeah. I'm there.
So you should see. Can you see my mouse? I don't know if you
Yeah.
can.
Yeah, I can see it.
You can see if you have this icon, open settings.json.
Okay.
Click on it.
Yeah, I'm there.
So I'm going to paste something on the chat box. You should copy it and paste it.
Okay.
Yeah. Hold on.
Wait, I'm sorry, please. After I downloaded material icon, like there's this like box that popped up. It says select file icon theme, and I've been trying to get off my screen, but it's still here.
Yeah, just select if there's option for material icon. Select that material icon.
Okay. Umbrella. Okay, I'm with you. Oh, now you can just me.
I'll paste this on the chat box now. All you have to do is just copy and make sure you paste it within these curly braces. You can see
This works.
curly braces. You can see from here. Make sure it's inside these curly braces. Anyway.
Wow.
Anyway.
So
brackets, right?
Yeah. Is that what it's called?
Yes, curly braces.
Okay. Curly braces. Okay.
Mama,
Hey, baby. How are you, baby?
This is what it's called.
Okay. Oh, curly braces. Oh my goodness. I will curly braces.
So yeah, so you can copy this exactly how it is.
Okay.
Copy it and paste it
Okay.
inside the comment. Anywhere inside.
Okay, let me sit up and do that. Copy. Okay. Where do I copy from, or do I have to type it?
No, I pasted it on the chat box just now. Just copy it from the chat box and paste it inside.
That's going to be. I'm using my phone and I'm.
Oh wow. Oh, I wanted to share with you.
Anyway, I'll just start it first.
Sorry, you can share your screen. I mean, you can split your screen into two. Just one for watching my lessons and the other for this. Let me share. I know what you are saying, that you are using your phone for the Zoom.
Yeah, and my laptop for the.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is that you can use your laptop for both. Let me share my whole screen so you can see. You can see what I mean.
Okay.
Let me share my whole screen. Or let me share two screens. Hold on. So you can see you can see my screen now. I'm sharing.
Okay.
I just split the screen into two. So you can just use one for my lessons and the other for the rest.
Okay. Okay. Well, I can't do that today. Even if I'll put the class back.
All right, no problem. You can just type it.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Let me download Zoom while I'm waiting for that. While I'm typing. Okay.
So we can start with the class.
Yeah.
So what I want you to do is open your terminal.
My what?
Terminal. You know, we installed
Okay, Windows Terminal. Okay,
Mrs.
it's open.
Treasure, you don't have to follow this. Just hold on with that part that we opened.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Okay. Sorry, please. Please, do I have to write it the way it is, like the block letter, and
Yes, yes.
would it
has to be
matter?
exactly. It matters.
Oh,
It
okay.
has to be exactly.
The same way it is. Okay, true. I'm almost done, please. Sure. Oh. Okay,
All right. So open
typed it.
your terminal now.
Yeah, it's open.
So you can see my terminal, right?
Yeah.
So type CD, then space.
CLS first. Come, let me clear this thing.
CD
Okay.
in space. Like I mentioned yesterday, CD stands for change directory. So
Okay.
go to that folder. You know, we created a development folder where we have Flutter installed.
Wait,
Right?
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. On the terminal page,
Yes. You won't have something like
when I opened it, it didn't show, like it just it showed like when you just first of all open the terminal page, this is how it came out. Not the ticked mark that we had before.
yeah. No. You know, we ran a command. That one was just to test if Flutter was already installed. The command
Okay.
was Flutter Docker. So we are
Okay.
not running that now. That was just to test if we have Flutter already installed and everything working well.
Okay.
So now we just want to go into that. If you can remember, when I mentioned about mobile development with Flutter, I said Flutter is just
Yeah.
a framework. You need to learn that programming language in order to
Yeah.
run Flutter
Indeed.
applications. So we
Yeah.
want to learn Flutter now. This is like the beginning, the introduction. And I
Okay.
mentioned yesterday, whatever you learn here, you can
Yeah.
if you learn it all right, if you learn it well, you can just
Yeah.
you can expand. You can just pick any other programming language. It's easier, like JavaScript, for
Yeah.
instance. So any concept you learn here, you can apply it
Yeah.
to any other programming language. So we're
Mhm.
just starting from the scratch right now to
Yeah.
learn a programming language. So now
Okay.
go to that your development folder that we created.
Um. Sorry. How do I go about that?
On your, let me share that. Let me share that.
Because it's PowerShell that I'm showing here.
Hold on.
Okay.
So you can see, you just go to your folder, your normal file explorer.
Oh, okay.
You know, we stored the development folder there, where
Yeah.
we have Flutter. Yeah, you can see.
Yes.
You won't have all these
Yeah.
tutorials, project and stuff, but you should have Flutter
Yeah.
and
The
then
development.
inside the development folder, right? So now what I want you
Yes,
to,
I have Flutter in the development folder.
what I want you to
Okay.
is, you know, we typed CD on our terminal and space.
Yeah. Yes.
Just drag that folder
Okay.
inside our terminal
Oh, okay.
and then press enter.
Okay.
So it should be in that folder right now in your terminal.
I'm
What is it?
coming. Please pacify. Why isn't it answering? Wait, sorry. P. Location. Cannot find path because it doesn't exist.
Are you sure you
Okay.
you dragged it? If you drag it, you should paste the full part where development folder is. Like so. Look at now. It's saying C:/development.
Yeah.
So what's your
SQL.
so
Okay, sorry, please let me.
this is where my own is. So yours might be different, but you should have C: and something. Then development should end it.
Yeah, C:/developments.
That's what you have into.
Yes.
Are you sure you typed CD like I did? CD and space. Then
Okay.
drag and drop.
Yeah, I clicked enter and now it's showing PS C:/development, then right hand.
Development the what?
The right hand sign.
All right.
Greater than sign, I say right hand.
Did you click enter?
Yeah, after I clicked enter, that's what came out.
So you should be, if you check your, like, if you can see my mouse, can you see my mouse?
Yes, I can.
So if yours might not be like it because I customized my own. But if you check this thing on your own, you should have development. It means you're already in the development folder.
Yeah, it's showing development, but it's showing PS C:/development greater than sign.
Yeah, yours, well, I said it will be different. So if you want to know if you're
Okay.
just type LS and press enter.
LS, enter. Oh, I am mode last
All right.
right hand.
Everything,
Yeah.
everything inside the development folder. It should show exactly the same way on your terminal.
Yeah, it's just showing Flutter Windows stable.
All right. So, like I mentioned yesterday, you know, during the olden days, they don't have all this GUI. They call it GUI, graphical user interface. All this click, you have all this folder, you click and do all this stuff. You don't do that in the olden days. They just have the terminal. So if you want to access all these files and everything, you do that in the terminal. So that's what I'm doing right here. So,
Okay, so you have to drag it from the file to the
everything
terminal.
I'm doing here will reflect here on your folder and all that. And everything I do on the folder,
Okay.
here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like I typed LS now. LS is to list everything inside that folder. You can see.
Folder,
Same thing,
yeah.
exactly the same thing.
Yes.
All right.
Let me check mine. Yes, same thing.
So what we did yesterday was we created another folder because I want our workspace to be organized. So everything you do, every code you write, it should be organized. So if you want to go into it some other day, you don't have to search for it all over on your PC. So that's why we created this development folder. Now I want us to create another folder. This is where we'll keep our DATs and Flutter projects. So
Okay.
type mkdir
Okay. Hashtag MKDR.
space
Sorry. MKDR.
IR
DIR. Okay.
and then space
MKDIR. Okay.
and then DATs tutorials.
Okay.
So what I'm doing now is mkdir stands for make directory. It's basically just making a folder for us. And then the name of that folder. We are naming that folder DATs tutorials. So if you can check my folders right now, you won't see anything like that tutorials there. But once I click the terminal, I click enter.
Okay.
It's now showing DATs tutorials. So what I did here, mkdir, is the same thing as just going to my folder where I clicking on new to create a new folder. And then click that folder, naming the folder.
There's a problem here.
What's the problem?
MKDIR colon.
You don't need
A
to.
positional parameter cannot be found that accept arguments tutorials.
Did you type that tutorials like I did here? Check my terminal.
Yeah.
You shouldn't put.
Oh, you kept hyphen. I didn't put hyphen.
You don't put space.
Oh, I kept space.
You don't.
Is how do I go back?
You don't need to go back. Just clear your screen and just type it again. MKDIR. That's
No, clear the whole screen, including the CDLS we've written before.
you want, because I just want everything to be clean. You can just press type CLS and type enter to clear the screen.
I know, but that's like changing everything. Oh my goodness.
What was it saying now?
So that is just back to development.
All right. So MKDIR that's hyphen tutorials. So make a direct record.
Okay.
So now let's go inside that folder. That's tutorials folder. You can remember I said if you want to enter a folder, you can type CD. Then that's tutorials. Press enter.
Okay.
It should be inside that folder now.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes, it is. It is.
So you have VS Code installed already. So now what you can just do this. code space dots.
Code space dots. Okay.
And press enter. It should automatically open VS Code with that that tutorials folder opened. It is.
VS Code. What did that do to this thing? It says program code dots command failed to run. An error occurring to start.
Are you sure you typed?
process.
Are you sure you typed it all right? Code space and dots.
Yeah, I did.
If you did, it should open VS Code automatically.
It showed VS Code. Like it says user/hp/appdata/local/program/Microsoft VS Code /bin/code.command with working directory access denied.
Wow. It has to do with permission and all that. We are not using how do I put it? It has to do with the permission, but if you want to go other route, you can just open VS Code normally and drag that tutorial folder on top of it.
Okay. Is there any way I can rectify this first?
Right now.
Drag it down. Yeah, maybe for another time.
I'll do it another time.
That tutorial. I've dragged the folder in, but I'm not seeing any difference.
Yes, don't worry. I'll share my screen now.
Okay.
I'll show you the difference now. Hold on.
Okay.
So this is where, okay, before I call on this thing. Yeah, if you want to, hold on. So if you check here where my mouse is, on your own PC, on your own VS Code, you should have something like this. That's tutorial. So that means when you drag the folder here.
Sorry, please come again.
You see where my mouse is? You should see that tutorial.
Yeah. Okay.
Since you drag it, it means now we are in that workspace. That works. Yeah,
get,
yeah.
I'm sorry. How did you get back to the big the this old place? The visual codes, studio code.
Did you quit? You don't? Did you quit the VS Code before?
No.
It doesn't matter.
Am I
Since you dragged it, you don't need. Okay, let me just quit it. Do you have something like this?
No,
What are
I'm
you?
still on the settings
Okay,
where we write.
oh, if you are on the settings, hold on.
Yeah.
If you see like an X button there, just close.
Sorry, settings dot JSON.
You should see an X, something like that, to close it. Beside the same,
Okay.
just close it.
Okay. Do I save it?
You need to save.
Huh?
You need to save.
Okay, I need to save. Okay. Saved. Okay. Then the settings.
Then close that one too.
Okay, then extension material icon thing.
Close all everything there.
Then get started.
Everything.
Okay.
All right. So
Okay.
it's something like this. You can see my mouse. This is to create a new file. And click on it and name it hw.dat. Stands for hello world.dat. Like we want to initiate you to the world of programming. So every programmer in their initiation, they write an application just to print hello world.
Okay, I'm really sorry for dragging you back. I'm really, 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 really sorry.
Right.
Okay, you know that time you asked me to drag the Dart tutorial, I told you that I did not see any difference. I dragged it to the settings.json. But now that I've cancelled everything, I just dragged it back to the screen that we were on before after deleting
You
everything.
drag again.
Yeah, it didn't show. The Dart tutorial you're talking about was not showing.
Yeah.
So I had to drag it back. But now I'm seeing Dart tutorials and there's this, something just popped up. Do you trust the author
Right.
of
Press
this
OK.
file in this folder?
Click OK. Yes.
Yes, I heard. Okay. Okay. So now I'm on Visual Studio Code, but I can see that tutorial on the side.
Yes. So you're on the workspace. So
Okay.
this icon, click on new file.
Okay.
Then name the file hw.dat.
Okay. hw.start. Okay. Enter.
Yeah, enter.
Okay.
So
Wow.
this is for Miss Treasure. Can I call you Miss Treasure? Hello, are you there?
Oh, I don't think so. It's only two passes. So,
I can message her.
yeah.
She's not here now.
No, she's left the class.
I don't think I can wait because I have something else. So I guess it's really you now.
Is it possible to like message her on Slack or something?
I did that.
No? Oh, okay then. You've done your part, I think.
Yeah, all right. So that's hw.dat. HW stands for hello world. You can name it anything because this is just a file. If you go to your terminal and type ls, you will see hw.dat in that directory.
Sorry, I'm really sorry. Please come again.
If you go to your terminal again and just type ls and type enter, you should just see that hw.
LS.
Yes.
LS. Okay. Then
Yeah.
enter.
Yeah, you see the hw.dat.
I did not see. Oh, okay. On the length name.
Yes. You see that
Yeah.
we've created a dat package. This is a dat package now. So
Wow.
in every dat program, your
Yeah.
code must be inside this main function. You know what a function is soon enough. Not in this class. We'll get to that.
Good on. I
Everything.
think I'm having a headache. Please come again.
Okay, let me take it. Everything in that programming language runs
Yeah.
inside the main method, the main function. This is a function.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everything must be inside this function. There are ways to
Okay.
go about this. Like you can create a function outside, but you have to call it inside the main function. So that's point one.
Okay.
Everything in that programming language have to run in the main function.
Function. Okay.
So
Function.
you can just follow this print
Okay. Print.
single quotes hello world.
Oh. Okay.
Run.
Sorry.
Just like
How
this.
did you get the ID mean? Do you type that?
What's that?
ID. The world mean. You typed it in, right?
Yeah, I typed it.
Okay. Mean. Oh. Okay.
Right.
Please, I'm really sorry.
No problem. Take your time.
Oh, okay. I've created the function. Print. I really need to download this thing on my system. World.
Oh, you can't see it, right?
No, I can see it. It's just that turning my head left and right.
All right.
Okay.
Let me zoom in.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Now this is better.
Because you can, it's not advisable to use your phone to view this. You won't be able to see it.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
on your keyboard now, there is a key they call tilde. It's it has one at the right of it. Escape is on top of it, and the tab key is at the bottom of it. Can you find the key on your keyboard?
Okay, one on this side, escape is on top, tab. Okay, I've seen it.
So now I want you to click control and that's and that button.
Control and that. Okay.
So you
Yeah, I'm with you.
you should bring your terminal like this.
Yes.
So now you have the terminal. Now we want to run this program. We want to run it. So print, what print is basically saying is that just print out hello world. So now, when I want to print it out, I want to run this program, you have to type that run and the name of the program, the name of the package, hw dot that, and then click enter.
Okay.
All right, every program you write in that has to run in your main function. So we declared our main function like this, void main, and then like this. So this is a block from here to here, from this opening curly braces down to the second curly braces. Hold on, like this is a block. So your code, you write the code inside this block. So now what we want to do, we want to write our first program. So to initiate you into the world of programming, this is what we do in programming. Any programming language you pick up, you write this first program to print out hello world, if you've heard about that before. So you can write print. Print is a function. Print single quotes hello world. And then a colon, or be a semicolon at the end. What this semicolon is for is to terminate that this is where we finished writing our code for this line. So just terminate it with this semicolon.
Okay.
And then when you hit run, if you check your console, you should print hello world. Do you have the same?
Semicolon or colon?
Semicolon.
Semicolon, okay. After the semicolon, what do I do? I click run.
Yeah, click run.
Okay. You didn't give any response.
Check that your console. You should run the program. Your console.
It says error compiling to JavaScript.
Hold on.
Okay.
Error compiling to JavaScript. Hold on. I want to find for Mr. B, is it running?
Yeah, it is. Yes, it is.
Oh,
Please let me reduce volume on that one.
I'm trying to solve your issue. You know what? Mrs. Treasure, you can just highlight, copy it,
Yeah.
copy this code, copy the code you wrote, highlight.
Okay.
You see new part here.
When I copy, I'll see what?
Copy it. See this new part.
Yeah.
Click on the new part. Click on the new part. Click OK. Click DART, D-A-R-T, and then click create.
There is nothing like new part here.
Can you see my mouse? Can you see my mouse? I hope I'm sharing my screen.
Yeah.
Can you see my mouse? Hello?
Hello.
Can you see my mouse?
I can see your mouse, but at my own hand, there is no new pad.
Are you sure you use the right that part dot?
All those menu that is showing at your own end, I can only see reset at my hand. There is no new pad, there is no format, there is no initial SDK.
All right. Search for that part again. Like I'm doing now.
I should go back.
Yeah, just on your search box. Just search
On Google, okay.
Yes, search for that part.
That part, okay.
The first one. The first one, okay, just click on it.
I have.
All right. Do you have those new part and all? No.
No, I don't have all those menus.
Hold on. Let me just copy this and paste it on the chat section.
Okay.
So you can just click on this.
Okay, I clicked on the link.
Yes. What do you have now?
And it shows the same thing, only reset.
Only reset.
Yes, then it's showing delicate marble 2115.
Can you share your screen, please?
Okay.
Tell me if you've done that.
I think I'm sharing it now.
All right.
Can you see?
I can see.
Okay.
Click on run. Let me see the messages.
Okay.
You have it now. You have the new pad and all.
It's because I minimized the page, I guess.
Oh, I think so.
I think that is why.
Error.
Because I just enlarged the screen now and it brought it up.
All right. Let's create a new dat pad. Click on new pad. Okay. That. Click on that.
Okay.
Create. Now let's run this first. Run. Click on run.
Okay.
You have I can see you have too much tab. That's one of the reasons why this is slow. So let me just Google
Oh,
the
really?
yes. You have too much tab.
Can I open a new tab for it?
I can open a new tab, but it's still the same thing because Google Chrome consumes a lot of RAM. So you have so many tabs. It will make your laptop a little bit slower if you have so many tabs opened, even on your phone. So you know all these processes are stored on your RAM. So if there's no space anymore, your system starts hanging and getting slow and all that.
Oh, wow.
Okay,
So what's the solution?
all right, I'll Google the error message and then I'll tell you.
Really, I cannot make this.
Hold on, just hold on.
What's that now? What do you want?
Just give me a moment. Let me.
Okay.
Sorry, do you have VPN on your system?
No, I don't.
I think the next thing we can do now is just to turn off Windows Defender on your system.
Windows Defender. How do I do that? In the settings.
On your system, just search for Windows Defender.
Okay. So what do I do?
You can open it and turn it off. But remember to close it after the
Okay. How do I turn it off?
Have you clicked on Windows Defender?
Yes, I've opened it.
So on your settings, go to your normal PC settings. Search for settings. Open your settings.
I'm there.
You see update and security or privacy and security. That one. Update and security.
Under privacy.
Yes. You see Windows security. And you see firewall and network protection.
It is, I can't even find Windows security.
Once you're on privacy, click on privacy.
Yes, I'm on privacy.
So are you seeing Windows security?
Windows permissions. I have general, speech, thinking and typing, diagnostics and feedback, then activity history.
What about firewall and network protection?
There's nothing like that here.
Maybe you have to
Or let me click on general first, maybe to bring it up. Oh, there's nothing like that here.
But can you try and download the VPN right now? So I can just get on it.
VPN.
There's a VPN called Windscribe. It's free. Let me type it on the chat. Are you still with us, Mr. Sorry for it.
Yes, I am.
Sorry for the delay.
No problem. No problem.
So you can search for Windscribe.
Okay, I've seen update and security. Is that what you're talking about?
Yes.
Yes, I've seen Windows security.
Hold on. Then click on firewall and network protection.
Yes, firewall and network protection. I'm there.
Hold on. So what are you seeing there right now?
I'm seeing domain network, private network, public network.
Click on any one of them. You see Microsoft Defender Firewall. Are you there?
Yes, I've seen Microsoft Defender Firewall.
Turn it off. It will ask you,
Okay.
and you can just click on yes. I don't know if this will work, but that was the.
Okay, it is off now.
Now let's refresh that that part. I will open.
Okay. I should refresh the page. Done, I've refreshed it.
Now run it. Let's see.
So should I run again?
Yes, run.
Hello? Hello? Okay.
So what's the same?
It brought out the error again.
So the only thing we can do now is to download the VPN. Go back and switch on the
Okay.
firewall.
Yes, I can trace it back and then switch them.
So just download VSpy. I really don't know
Okay.
why this is happening.
Maybe you continue with your home. Since you are sharing your screen, then I'll be able to follow with yours.
All right. And I'm also recording. So
Good. Fine.
Miss Toby, are you there?
Yes, I am.
All right, so let's continue. We were here.
Okay. Oops. Sorry, you said?
We were here. We printed hello world.
Yeah.
I said everything, every code you write in that has to run inside your main function.
Function.
If you run it, it should print
Mm.
hello world. So you can try it. You can write anything you want inside this single quotes. It has to be inside this single quote. And say
Okay.
hello to be, and then you run it. You get it. All right. So that's just the basic form you want to write for the hello world program. Just to initiate it. Then the next thing we want to talk about now is variables. What variables are, how you can declare and initialize variables. We want to
Okay.
talk about data types. So first of all, let us let me, I'm tired.
Sorry. Sorry.
First of all, let's talk about
I didn't get you.
data types.
Okay.
I see my screen. Data types.
Yes, I'm with you.
All right, and in that we have something we call primitive data types. We want to
Okay,
talk about
primitive.
data types right now.
Sorry, I did not get that.
I'll paste it on you.
No, I mean I got the primitive data type, but it's your voice went off. Right.
All right, we have primitive data types. Like primitive.
Okay.
So in that we have string. String. If you want
Do I
this,
need to type this?
no. What I
Okay.
typed here won't run. If you anything,
Okay. Oh,
if you type
anything is not in the function. Oh,
yeah, no, and again if you type
yeah.
anything like double slash, whatever you write
Okay.
after that double slash is what we call comment. It's just a comment.
Yeah, comments.
So it
Yeah.
won't run. So
Okay, I get
your program will, this won't run in the program. So we
you.
have data type, we have primitive data types. A string is a primitive data type. This is an example of a string. Anything inside quotes. So you can use here, we can just use double quotes too. We can use double quotes and it's still a string. But because of the convention in that program, we use single quotes for strings.
That's convention.
We follow naming conventions and all for different programming languages.
Okay.
It's
Oh,
just
okay.
for unity. And if you are reading someone else's code, you know, yeah, this is a
Okay.
string and all that.
Yeah, I understand.
So anything inside is a quote, a single quote or a double quote is what we call a string. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So it's a string here.
So LOTB now is a string.
Yes, it's a string because inside is single quotes.
Yeah.
Even if I say one is a string.
It's a string. Yeah.
Inside is single quotes.
Mhm.
Now, numbers. We also have number is
Okay.
a data type. So numbers is
Okay.
divided into two. We have integers and doubles. Int for short, integer and double. So Hold on. For instance, this is an integer. 1 is an integer. Notice it's not inside
Yeah.
a single quote. It's not inside any quote. So this is an integer.
Yes.
You can, even if you can put any number, you can write any number, it's still an integer. As long as it does not have decimal points. Once it has a
Okay.
decimal point, it becomes a double.
Double.
Yes,
Okay.
it becomes a double. So int,
Okay.
int for whole number, and then double for decimal point.
Decimal.
Yeah. So we've talked about string, and we've talked about doubles. The next one is Boolean. Boolean, there are just two values in Boolean. We have true and we have false.
Oh.
We have true or false. Those are Boolean values. So those are the primitive data types. We've talked about string, we've talked about numbers,
Numbers
and doubles.
Boolean.
And then we talked about Boolean, which is either true or false.
Of course.
So now the next one, we are going to talk about variables.
Okay.
Variables. Now, what do I mean by variable? Hold on. Let me just run this program. Var, you can type this with me. Name.
Okay.
Because
Wait, the variables can be anywhere, right? Does it have to be underneath the print?
underneath, no, it has to be inside the main. It has to be inside the main method.
Yeah, I mean, like, can it be after the print, like creating another function, or after the print?
As long as you are not going to use it. Hold on. Let me put it there. You can put it there. But as long as you are not going to be calling that variable name here, I will tell you what it's calling now. So hold on. So we have a variable name, a variable called name. You know this is a string, right? So I can type my name, Jami, here. So now in the print function, I can just reference name. So I can reference name. What variable means is that we have a box. Hold on, let me share a whiteboard. Let me share a whiteboard. Hello.
Hello.
I'm sorry for that. I don't know why this thing just returned.
No problem.
And I want to share a whiteboard. So for instance, can you see the board?
Still loading.
How about now? Still can't see it.